G'day guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, I've seen a few creators, especially Entain House, do this. I thought, this was a very good idea. So I'm basically giving you my wish list for a round one fixture. So Tigers fans, you might want to look away because your team doesn't play in my fixture in round one. All right, so we're starting things off with the Thursday night clash, and I think this one would be an absolute cracker. I'd have the Rabbitohs taking on the Sydney Roosters, so I think that'd be a great game there, especially with how the elimination final, how that all panned out. I think to kick off the 2023 season, this would be an epic game for it. So my first one is Rabbitohs versus Roosters to kick off the season on the Thursday night. On the Friday night, I've got the Cowboys taking on the Titans to kick us off in the early game, and then the late game, the Panthers versus the Eels. The grand final replay, I think everybody's excited to see this one. So yeah, we've got a little bit of bad blood between the clubs due to how some of the Panthers players reacted after the win. So I think that will be a cracking clash for a Friday night. All right, on to Saturday. First game for Saturday, I've got Manly taking on the Bulldogs. Not as much of a rivalry as the other games, but I think it'll still be a cracking clash. You've got, Turbo returning, fingers crossed. You'll see the new Bulldogs recruits, Viliami Kikau, Reid Marnie, Ryan Sutton. So yeah, I think that would be a huge opener to the Saturday games. The next one I've got are the Warriors returning home fully this season to take on the Canberra Raiders. First game of the year. I reckon the Warriors are they'd love that, to get the first game at home. Saturday night, I think that'll be a cracker game. You've got the Raiders being a Canberra-based team against New Zealand Warriors. When these two teams meet, it's normally a firing encounter, and I think that'll be a cracking game on the Saturday night. All right, on the final game for Saturday, I've got the Broncos taking on the the NRL Dolphins. I think that'll be a great game. Wayne Bennett taking on his old club. I think that'd be brilliant. I think most people would love to see this. I think this will be one of the new rivalries in the NRL. I don't think this game will ever, these two teams will ever have the rivalry that the Cowboys and Broncos do have, but I definitely think this will be one of the new rivalries in the NRL. And personally, I can't wait to see this clash. So that's my Saturday, Super Saturday. And then on to Sunday. I know I'm probably going to cop a bit of flack about this, but you never see any decent teams playing on Sunday. It's normally like the boring teams. You don't really see two top 8 teams, two powerhouse teams go at it on a Sunday. So you could probably move the Storm and Sharks game to be the second game. I don't know, but I think the Storm versus Cronulla on the first Sunday would be a cracker of a game to see. Both these sides have history in recent years. Obviously, they've both played against each other in a grand final, and I think this would be a great way to start Sunday afternoon footy, followed up by another one of the NRL's rivalries, Newcastle Knights taking on the Dragons. I think that both these games could be amazing. But guys, now it's your turn to tell me what you'd change. Do you agree with my takes here? Do you disagree? Guys, I'd love to hear from you. If you could drop them in the comments below. I try and get back to every comment. Sometimes I don't, so I do apologize if I don't reply to your comment. I honestly do try my best to get back to everyone. But yeah, let me know who your round one fixtures would be. And that's going to wrap it up from me, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing week, because this will drop on Monday upon my return to Brisbane. So very excited for the week ahead. I hope you guys are enjoying the World Cup. Thank you all so much once again. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.